Hi, friends, and welcome. Hey, by my breath you can probably tell, it's a little foggy, a little cool here on our bend in the river, but that's not the way it was just a couple of short months ago when we headed out for a midsummer salmon fishing trip. And by we, I mean my good friend Mr. Tom Dewey from over at Marine Automated Docks, my son-in-law Rob Cruzan, and myself, and the three of us were headed over to Manistee, Michigan to catch up with Captain Craig Kent and his first mate Matt from Killin' Time Charters. Now, this is a salmon bite that usually occurs first thing in the morning, and I should tell you the weather guesser had forecast hot and calm for that day. Yeah, meaning we needed to be there extremely early if we were going to have any hopes of catching some of these big old chromers. Folks, this is the kind of thing, the middle of the summer, the dog days, you can still go out and have a good time, but you got to be there on time. Hey, I'm your host, Kyle Randall. This is my Wilderness Journal, and we're headed to Manistee, Michigan in search of salmon right now. Long before daylight, we motored out of Manistee Harbor, and after providing a little sustenance for the help...
Them donuts all right, Matt?
Awesome.
Yeah, I figured you guys would get in pretty late.
Oh, yeah. 2 hours of sleep.
We made the short run out to 70 feet of water and started setting lines.
That's Larry over there, too, isn't it?
And once the full porcupine is set, you know all the rods are out, then you just sit back and wait. You listen to the reels creep a little, watch the rod tips as they bounce, but mostly you stand there in the gathering light, wondering when...
Reel faster. Fast, 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 fast.
Don't jerk.
Don't squeeze them out. What do you think, Tom?
I think it's a first fish.
Kind of took a while, didn't it?
Yeah. I think we were in here, I don't know, what, 10 minutes?
I know we didn't have all the lines set yet.
Yeah.
You just stop.
Just let him... Yeah.
Started.
Yes.
I'd like to see 3 or 4 on at a time. Reel right down to that diver, then you're going to lift up and walk straight back. Don't walk back until you hit that diver, okay?
Okay.
Higher, walk back. Walk straight back. Walk back until I tell you.
Pick him up, Rob. Almost in the net. Go backward, Rob. That'll boy.
It's a start.
First salmon?
First salmon.
Well, you did a pretty good job. What do you think, Tom?
I think that's a nice fish.
I think he took your fish. That's what I think.
Yeah? Oh, boy.
All right, pick that up and what do you think?
I think that's a good fish.
First salmon?
First
Grab
salmon.
it by the tail and turn her up sideways. There, I'm almost, you need a bigger boat. Craig, I can't get far enough away. Well, now your supper's caught. Put it in a box. Quit showing off.
Thank you, Craig. Nice job. Hopefully we can get a few more for you.
Just that quick, we had our first king in the box, and Tom was very gracious, allowing Rob to bring in that first fish, seeing it was his first salmon and all. But I promise you, Tom didn't come all this way just to watch the sunrise. I'm sure he was figuring on barbecued salmon for supper, too.
Fish! Now what? Just sitting here chatting, and you jump up like somebody kicked you.
Yep, he's already on longer than the last one.
Oh. What you got there, Tom?
Nothing.
Yeah. What'd you do?
I don't know what happened, but he is long gone.
What'd you do?
Not when I gave it to him.
Just like a kid.
Unfortunately for Tom, that fish didn't stay hooked up.
Never is his fault.
The next one, however,
What's that noise? What do you think, Tom?
Just over 300. Yeah. Was that him on top of the water way back there?
Probably. Did you want me to get you a sandwich, Tom, or?
Yeah. There you go. Keep reeling. There, reel.
Got him coming. Most of the way there now. Well, you were.
Very nice chromeware.
What do you think, Tom?
That's a nice fish.
You did that like you've done it before.
Hold it a little closer to the camera, makes it look a little bigger. Huh?
Well, I meant reeling them in and not losing them, but yeah, that too. Nicely done. You gonna eat that one?
Maybe a little bit later.
All right, throw it in a box. I think yours was just about an inch longer than his.
Yeah. Of course it is.
by a half hour after sunrise, we'd already put 2 nice kings in the boat and missed at least one other. Unfortunately, the weather guesser this time was right on the money. It was warm, it was getting sunnier, brighter every minute. If everybody was going to have salmon on the barbecue for dinner that night, we needed to put a few more in the box, and we needed to do it pretty quick. Craig got the boat turned back into the wind, and Matt got the lines reset. And not more than a half hour later,
what'd you find?
Another fish?
You think? See it jumping 100 yards back
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
Perfect. He's not impressed with you. What's going on there, big boy?
Put up a little bit of struggle.
Alright.
Way out there. How's your forearms feeling?
He seems awfully intent, doesn't he?
Yeah, feel the burn.
He's fishing like he's hungry. Pulling it right down and keep cranking. That a boy.
You gotta step back. Keep reeling, keep reeling, keep reeling. Yep. It's all yours now. We'll be quick coming down.
Pull him at me a little bit. Good. Lift up. Yeah. Steelhead bite bees on. Just drop it on the deck anywhere Rob does.
Yeah. Throw it around the deck, get on that.
You dropped it over times, right? Over and over again.
Yeah, drop one.
Yeah, 3 times.
Still only one.
Yeah, I see. Boy.
Real candy.
You guys are getting it up. All kind of steelhead bite today. This is like the 1st of July and the steelhead are biting out here. This is pretty cool.
It is.
Quit showing off. Just put it in the box. Nice job.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That, my friends, was a dandy steelhead. A true bonus fish on this trip. It was just the first week of July, and we weren't 15, 18 miles offshore chasing a slick line out there in deep water. So picking up a nice steelhead like that was kind of a surprise. Still, if you're a frequent flyer, a regular viewer here on the Wilderness Journal, well, then you probably already know I honestly believe that the very best fish to fish for is whatever's biting. And fortunately for us, something was biting.
We're going to see what we have down here.
Coming right at you. You're breaking into a sweat, buddy.
Hot out here.
Saying about not making a mess?
Yeah. I haven't dropped them yet, though.
Uh-huh. Well, that's a little better steelhead, boss.
Yes, it is.
Nice
Hit again.
Hey, that's like 2 in a row. Wait, just throw it anywhere.
I got him.
You got him now, huh?
Yeah.
Why don't we throw him in the box before he's got you?
Gotcha.
2 nice steelies in under an hour. So, yeah, I guess now we were steelhead fishing. You see how nice that catching whatever's biting thing works? Just as Matt was getting all the lines back out again, we noticed a bat, of all things, flying in circles around the boat. Now, I gotta tell you, we were over 1.5 miles offshore, so I did kind of wonder where he might, land. Still, I didn't get a single mosquito bite on that trip, so I was glad to see him. And speaking of glad to see things,
There you go.
I'm starting to get tired now.
Well, that's really too bad because you got about another 800 feet of line. Should have ate your Wheaties.
Oh, there he's up on the surface.
You're so close. Don't booger it up now. Not now, Rob. Do you have any idea how many people are going to see this?
A few.
Yeah. No mistakes now. Either that or start thinking right now how you can blame it on him.
and then, just as Rob was finally getting his fish close to the back of the boat,
another fish.
Another rod went off.
Uh-oh, Tom, you better get to work. Just to about there, and then lift. Recovery. Right here. Nice job, buddy. Oh, There's a better fish. So what do you think?
I think this is tomorrow night's dinner.
Yeah, why not? You know what amazes me about that?
What's that?
Is somehow or another Tom let you scoop him out of that fish too. How'd that happen, Tom?
I don't know.
I think there's something going on here.
I think so. It could be.
Did you tip the deckhand there? I think maybe there's. I think there's something going on.
Yep.
Pick her right up.
Unfortunately, Tom's fish got off, but Rob delivered another dandy salmon to the boat. That meant I think we were back to salmon fishing. Yeah, at least for the moment. Truth was, I was pleased as punch we were catching any fish at all. It was getting brighter and hotter, and what little bit of breeze we had had actually laid down. It had gone to absolutely slick flat. Folks, I don't know if you've done much salmon fishing, but believe me when I tell you, these are not optimal conditions. Still, Captain Craig and Matt were doing their part, trying everything they could think of, and as far as I was concerned, as long as the fish were still biting, I'd fish in a sauna. I didn't care. By 10 a.m., it was dead calm. No breeze, temperature over 80. Fortunately. Fish! Fish! Yeah, the fish didn't seem to mind.
You got a fish?
Still on there.
Good man.
Still
Don't
on
lose
there.
him. No pressure. Don't lose him.
No.
No pressure at all. Don't lose him, Tom.
I'm like, no, that's no problem.
Why is that strumming?
It's caught on something. Rigger balls caught together.
Oh, Tommy, don't screw this up. I see something back
Yep,
there.
I seen a flash.
I think it's the Dodger, but thought I saw something flash behind it too.
Oh yeah, there's another little flash.
What's going on there, buddy?
She's jumping around back there.
Look at there.
A meat rig combo.
I guess you can do that.
Every once in a while.
Nice job, bud. Nice fish.
First day of July.
Yeah, not bad. I think it's the second, but that's okay.
Second one. Yep.
What do you think?
That's a nice one.
Coming over here to Manistee, fishing with Craig and Matt on Killing Time Charters, worth the trouble?
Yes, it was. Definitely
Well,
was.
I'm glad you came, and we surely enjoyed it. And that'll probably find some space on your barbecue, won't it?
I think it will. I
All
think
right.
it will fit perfectly.
All right, buddy. I think it's time to head her for the barn, but thanks for coming. It's been a blast. I really
It's been
do.
a great time.
You know, it had been a great trip. Everybody was going home satisfied. We all had a few fish. Everyone, that is, except, yeah, Tom. He actually hooked up another fish as we were clearing lines. That's kind of his equivalent of one more cast, I guess.
Two right in a row.
Maybe Craig does know what he's doing.
Could be.
That ain't it. It's coming together. It's a blind squirrel thing.
That's all right. We'll take it. We're not hard. Captain,
Yes.
it's been a fun day.
It's been a great day. I mean, how many days do you see Lake Michigan like this? I mean, it's like a sheet of glass out here.
It
It
is.
has been all day.
Even Tina would take this ride. She hates waves.
She would have had a great day. I mean, the biggest wave we saw was every time a boat went by, which wasn't that often. Just an absolutely beautiful, beautiful day on Lake Michigan. So.
Well, and somewhere right now, you know, there's some guy standing in the 90-degree weather trying to dig a ditch or pave a road, and we're out here hard at work fishing.
I try not to think of that. I feel too guilty.
I don't. No, I this is my job, and I do it the best I can.
Well, I try to do the same.
Well, I want to thank you. I really do. You and
Oh.
Matt did another great job. Obviously, we caught a box full of fish, and we're going to be in time for lunch. I don't know how you do it, but I'm glad you do.
Well, it was absolutely a pleasure, Kyle, as it always is.
Yeah, we'll come back to her again.
Alrighty, sounds
We'll
great.
get rid of some of this dead weight down there on the deck, and then we'll.
I'll try to hire a professional first mate for the next trip.
Well, at least we'll get one that's awake.
That, friends, is exactly what I'm talking about when I say good people in a good place having a good time. Going out on the big water and doing some salmon and steelhead fishing with your friends and family is the perfect way to beat the dog days of summer. And I should tell you, the fish we caught, they weren't just a bonus. We actually went there looking for those, yeah.
Awesome. First salmon?
Thank you, Craig. No problem. Hopefully do that a few more times.
Of course it is.
Got a net, oh boy.
Good trip.
Well, there you have it. We went in search of salmon, and we found them. And some steelhead, some bonus fish. Hey, I need to thank again Captain Craig Kent from Killing Time Charters over in Manistee, Michigan. Certainly First Mate Matt for all the hard work on very little sleep. Those guys, folks, had like 3 hours sleep the night before, and they still got up and busted it and got us on the fish, and I truly appreciate it. And while I'm handing out thanks, I want to thank my friend Tom Dewey from over at Marine Automated Docks. Certainly my son-in-law Rob Cruzan. We had a great trip, and it's always better when you get to share it with friends and family. Folks, this is a great way, like I said, to beat the summer heat. Take your friends and your family, go out, book a charter on the big water, and catch yourself some of them big old chromers for the barbecue. I tell you, we're going to go back. We had such a good time. I'm looking forward to getting some of my grandkids out there. And hey, if that's something that appeals to you, if you'd like to try salmon fishing or if you need a charter to book, get a hold of Craig over there in Manistee, and he's going to take you out and put forth the same effort, show you the same great time that we had. And if you do, well, we might just bump into you on the dock over there. And if we do, well, you can bet we'll stop and share a cup and a fire. And if we don't see you over there, well, friends, I truly hope to catch each and every one of you right back here for another adventure from my wilderness journal.
Thanks again, Captain Craig. We had a tremendous time.